Ik ben al sweaty.
Hey. I said, excuse me, but you don't understand where I'm at. I was all around the world, on span, across the map. I've been laying low and now it's time to pop up, bitch, I'm back. Now I'ma run it up. Snooze on the kid, are you dumb or what? You better go get your numbers up. Now
島本刑事とどめを刺せ。やめろ、島本刑事、やめろ、やめろ。どうだな、助けに来た男に殺される気分は。鉄十字団に恨みを持つ麻薬刑事さ。スパイダーストリング格闘技世界チャンピオンスパイダーマン。
That's right,
Nice.
folks. That right there is without question a better directed and acted movie than Captain Marvel ever was. Like seriously, they should have substituted that Spider-Man guy and the guy with the fucking metal face for Brie Larson.
Dude, what was that guy's? What was his name? Metal Face?
I don't know what the fuck was going on with that guy.
I think that was Dr. Octopus. Dr. Octopus.
But anyways, folks, since that is like completely bizarre and fucking out there anyway, like obviously that must be an intro into the MCU's Bleeding Edge and another Bleeding Edge reaction, a group Bleeding Edge reaction to Band Maid Domination, the official live version. And it's going to be the first time that any of these guys have heard this song. They're just getting into Band Maid for the first time. They've never heard Psyche sing, so it's going to be very interesting.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah. We'll check out the first like minute and a half or whatever, and then I'll stop it and we'll get your first reactions.
Cool.
But once again, if you guys want to go around real quick, these guys are from the Black Lincoln Collective podcast, and if you want to start, Parker, go ahead and just introduce yourself.
Yeah, thank you again for having us on, man. We're for the Black Lincoln Collective podcast, blc.world or twitter.com/blcworld. I'm Parker. I'm the de facto host just because Fred and Allan don't talk too much. Well, Fred talks a lot, but Allan doesn't ever fucking talk. So check us out. We post weekly on Spotify, Google, Apple, all your favorite podcasting apps.
Allan.
Yo.
Oh no,
this is the
that's all Allan has. It's like,
is that your intro, Allan?
Yeah, that's basically it.
All right, man. All right, Freddy, what do you got to say?
Hey, this is your boy Freddy from the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. Just want to thank everybody for watching. Come over and check out the podcast. Support Jeff and the Bleeding Edge, MCU'S Bleeding Edge. And just thanks for having us on, man.
Yeah,
what's your favorite Marvel movie, Fred?
My favorite.
Ooh.
Như vậy thì
Yo, that fucking guy just took his cell phone and just threw it against the wall, bro. Straight up. You know what I'm saying?
I feel his pain, though. If cell phones weren't so expensive, I'd do it.
Like my kid did that to me on Christmas Day.
He was doing the interview with that chick and it started ringing and he just threw it against the fucking wall, man.
There you go.
Whatever. You know what
it's probably her cell phone.
I love it, man. I think you know what it was? Brie Larson was calling. You know what I'm saying? He was like, what the fuck? Get out of here.
Brie Larson.
She was outside with her Nissan waiting for him.
Yeah, no. Oh, here we go.
Get it. Is this the same show as the other one we watched?
Yeah. They're playing around a Connie.
Connie, who is Connie?
Yeah. Oh.
Akani is the drummer. They were playing around Akani.
Oh, they were playing. Oh, okay,
Yeah, they do that sometimes. They play around her, like to her, in front of her.
Right.
To include her into the show.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Plight of the drummer, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, she's got the best seat in the house. In between the lead and bass guitar.
I'm telling you right now, the rhythm section of this band is the fucking engine of this band.
Yeah.
Right.
That and the bass. Keeps that foundation going.
Yeah, they are. They're the foundation of the band. Akani and Misa at the bass.
Yeah.
Misa.
So Allan, to start off, what do you think of Domination? What do you think of Psyche's vocals?
Wow, it's different.
Right.
It's different, but it's.
Is it what you expected, though, Allan?
On the quality level, yes, but on the stage presence, I mean, the stage presence added a lot more to it.
Oh yeah.
And like you said, when they all got around, they knew what it's tough. It's
to me, I kind of, and I know your fans and probably fans of Band Maid are gonna hate me for saying this, but it reminds me of like a young Gwen Stefani. I mean, she kind of has that sound.
There's nothing disrespectful about that,
right? No, I mean, but I mean, I used to, I don't like her as much as I used to, but like when that first album came out, you know, that's when she was at the height of her career, even though she went on to do better than she did when she first started. But to me, that first album, like there's everything she did.
When they first started back in the day in California, out in Long Beach and shit, back when they used to play with Sublime and shit like that back in the day, like they were dope. Yeah.
They were.
I saw them in '98, actually in Greenville, where we live. They were playing with Bush and the Goo Goo Dolls, and that was like right before they like really hit it big. Yeah, like that was kind of their first big tour, and they were Gwen Stefani. I fell in love with that girl.
I'm telling you, man.
And I'm telling you, I can see the stage. Well, no, I mean, I see what you're saying. She's got presence. Like that's the thing. Gwen Stefani had that stage presence.
She had that stage presence. Yeah.
And even though they're amazing musicians behind her, she's still the one like stealing that spotlight.
Right, exactly.
Because her voice, she's got a commanding voice.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Psyche?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you guys think about the harmonies between the two different singers with the backup vocalist singing too? Do you like that? Did you enjoy that part, Allan?
I think Allan might be having some connection issues.
Oh shit, Allan, you're frozen, man.
Yeah, it's all good. Well, he wasn't going to say anything anyway.
It's too bad I can't. I wish I could write a penis in your mouth on the screen, but I can't.
Oh, we will figure out a way. He's probably got one in there anyway.
Look, you guys.
But no,
just
like,
can't wait.
Alan, I wanted to ask you what did you think of the harmonies? What did you think of the singing
the
together?
harmonies, I mean, the harmonies added so much. I mean, I mean, her voice was intense, but the little bit of harmonies that they had, and I'm not saying like a little bit, like in the sense, but it was like it didn't overpower it, but it made her voice sound better. It just,
what about how they sing together when they're going when they're riffing off of each other and everything and whatnot during the song? Like, what did you think of that?
Oh, that was tight. That was tight. I mean, their timing is impeccable.
Yes,
right. It is. It's a very, very tight band. Their chord changes. Like you said, the two singers singing off each other. They know. You know what I mean? They just they're just in sync together like that. It's more like it's very rare to have a band that in sync with each other.
They're all extremely individually talented, all of them.
Right.
Yeah, you can tell. It comes through.
Yeah.
And
and you can tell, you know, that you can tell by the audience engagement that they're fans. You know what I'm saying? They really love this band, and you know, they must be huge. I don't even know how hugely popular they are in Japan.
It really adds something to the song and the video, doesn't it? When you see the fans out there and their energy.
Yeah, she puts the mic out and they're all like, hello.
Well, that's what they want. You know,
they
get the fan interaction and
her fan interaction and engagement with the fans is excellent, and that's just all part of that stage presence again. You know what I mean? It's a part of that whole deal. You know,
right.
She carries herself very well, Psyche. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you right now, interesting side note. Miku started the band. Okay. She used to work at one of these maid cafes or whatever over there in Japan. That's where the maid costume theme came from, right? Nice. That they all wear. And basically, she started the band and was the lead singer. She demoted herself on purpose. And they held auditions, found Psyche, and she put Psyche in as the lead singer and made herself the backup singer.
See, that's how you know.
To make the band better.
The band.
Right, better the band. Yeah, well, that's how
talent.
You know then.
Talent knows talent. And
that's
what it is. It's,
right.
When it comes down to it, they all have
and she sings pretty good too. You know what I mean? And, you know, and she learned how to play guitar at that point too. She didn't know how to play guitar. Konami started teaching her how to play rhythm guitar.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's awesome, man.
To make herself more valuable to the band, you know. And now she's basically like, as you guys catch more of their songs and you see more of them, they're almost like she's like the glue guy, like the Hawkeye in the Avengers. Yeah. Like she's like the glue guy in the band.
Look, you know, always back to the MCU with this guy.
You know? Yeah.
Always
she's like she's a spark plug. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
she plays a very like heavy guitar, electric guitar. Like she's very strong with it, like very intense with her guitar playing. Yeah. And her body movement, her body language, she's constantly moving and everything and headbanging and shit like that, you know? Like really into it. They all have their own presence on the stage. Misa's very laid back and like just kind of flows with the music and whatnot and like bosses out and whatnot. Konami is like very laid back too, but well at the same time will engage a little bit with the audience and whatnot with her guitar playing and her solos and shit. And then you've got Psyche that just basically dominates shit.
Yeah. Well, one of the things, the way that they're laid out on the stage, they have like their own kind of in their own separate areas. You know what I mean? So you can tell that they're gonna get their time like. You know what I'm saying? They want them to be together, but at the same time, they're like, you're going to have your little thing and you're going to have your, you know, you can tell, man. But they're awesome for sure.
Yes.
Again, I mean, look, the structure, the music itself, the lyrics. And here, I'll tell you right now, guys, wait till you guys catch Band Maid with subtitles and you can actually hear what the lyrics are, what they're saying.
Yeah, right.
It's going to be what you're going to be surprised because they're not your usual like heavy rock, you know, metal kind of band. All their stuff is about positivity. It's all about
there you go.
Moving forward, breaking new walls.
Yeah.
You know, like being your best self. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
Like, you know, that's their motif.
Yeah. Okay.
Like that's the focus. That's the premise of all of their songs.
Well, I mean,
it makes sense
because like you like traditional metal or whatever, you see the guys they're mad looking. These girls are happy. You know what I'm saying? They are smiles on their faces.
They are.
And, you know.
And that's what
bouncing
sells
around.
it because they're so happy.
Right.
The music is
Enjoyment.
good. It's tight.
Right.
And as you watch it, you're like, yeah, these girls are having fun. And
It's
Right.
authentic.
It
It's
means you
authentic.
get to have fun.
They're not faking it
Yeah.
out there. They're having a good time.
Right.
they're having a good time. They
Yeah.
actually enjoy the fans. They're not doing it. It doesn't seem like they're doing it for the money. It seems like
There's no drug problems in that band.
First for you, Fred. Find us the United Nations.
Fucking slaying it.
Yeah, man, she's killing it. Look at her.
Miku. Look at that shit.
Look at her.
Like a machine.
Damn, a double bass. Isn't it?
mean.
Like the little switch up. Yeah, you're gonna have me going around saying, I don't know what they're saying, but I'm telling you, man. Wouldn't surprise me if she pulls out a samurai sword and just starts going crazy. I mean, just like,
I meant thank you.
yeah.
Oh, I got it.
And she's beautiful.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
beautiful.
she's hot. She's sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're all, you know,
Yeah.
the fact that they can absolutely destroy the instruments that they're holding only makes them hotter.
Mhm.
That hotter. Yeah, exactly.
And it's
So-
very
it's-
intimidating.
It's almost intimidating. Yeah. Yeah,
It is.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
You know,
Good word.
like I've honestly I've thought about it hypothetically, like what it would be like if I tried to step to like Misa or like Akane or something like that in
Yeah,
real life
no.
and whatnot,
Oh,
and
no.
I don't even know what I'd say.
She pulled that sword out and be like,
No, because I mean, look, hey, like I'm a really upfront, blunt motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll tell you right now, I'm a rare type of dude. The kind of shit I
Right.
say to women is the kind of shit that other dudes don't say. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Like,
Jeff,
you know, I'm that guy, man. You feel me? Like, you know,
who
I'm not
do you think you would have
I'm
the
not
most
afraid.
chance with?
I'm not afraid, but I'm just saying, straight up, like, you know, with normal chicks that I meet off dating sites and shit like that, when I talk to them on the phone and whatnot, I just tell them straight up, like, look,
Right.
you know, like, if we're gonna hang out and whatnot, like, look, we both know we're gonna fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like we're hanging out on Friday night at my house and shit and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And like, look, I tell them straight up, I'm like, look, you need to understand something.
give me that butt.
I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna make that stupid ass spontaneous move on you and shit.
Right, no.
With no communication at all.
Well,
no,
hey.
no fucking idea what I'm doing with you or can't do with you and shit.
Honestly,
you know,
this is 2022 and that shit works.
What's
Get
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
it really
Yo,
does. It
Get that
works.
Google form, fill it out.
Guys, tip out, guys, single guys out there, tip for you. Just be honest about what the fuck you want.
Just say it.
You'll be amazed. You'll be amazed at how far you get. But anyways, that's normal chicks. If I tried to step to Miku or Psyche or some shit.
So who do you think you'd have the best shot with?
Oh man, I don't know who I'd have the best shot with, but I know.
Hard question.
If I had to pick one to say who would I want to go on a date with, it would be a tie between Miku and Akane, the drummer.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go with the bassist. Her name. What was her name again?
Misa.
Yeah, Misa.
She's badass.
Yeah, dude.
Like
that'd be the one for me.
Dude, in the countertime, man. They went and did some countertime on there.
She picked me up on her motorcycle and like she's not wearing a helmet, but she's like, "Here, you don't need this."
Ellen, what you
gives me the one. I'm like, okay,
she gives you a helmet.
Yeah.
Alan, what did you say before?
Yeah, when they did the breakdown, the countertime.
Yeah,
that was.
Oh yeah, that riff.
Yes.
That guitar riff.
Yeah.
Oh man, the bass.
What they did, but the bass and the drums, they went countertime.
That shit was heavy, man.
It was nice.
Yeah. Holy shit, that was a game changer, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, just giving a shout out to October 21st. They'll be in Dallas, Texas.
Yep, that's right. They're doing
the only place they're coming.
They're going New York, Philly.
They're doing a U.S. tour. I'm not going to get to see them because they're not coming to Florida, unfortunately.
Atlanta.
So
Dallas ain't far, man.
I'm hoping get
you an Allegiant.
No,
listen, jumper, man.
I'm patient. I'm figuring by 2023, they're already pretty popular in the U.S. By 2023, they're going to be so much more popular here that they'll come back, they'll tour here again, and they'll end up doing Tampa or Miami. Or
they'll
probably
do Tampa, something like that.
Yeah, and then I'll go see them. I don't mind being patient, but I'll tell you right now,
they're doing a 12-city tour.
Yeah, I will. If they're in Florida, I will go watch that show, man. I'm telling you right now. I won't miss out on seeing them live. No. It's obviously a good experience. I mean, look at the fans.
Right?
Of that show.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I mean, it just looks like it's a good show. It would be a good show.
It really does. Yeah.
It's and by the lyrics you were talking about, that it would be a different type of crowd too.
The energy, the energy is infectious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's infectious.
Right.
The sound is infectious.
Yeah.
It's like it kicks you right in your fucking teeth, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they play fast. They play loud and fast.
Right. Right.
And again, same shit. It's all tight. It's totally technical. Well done. Well structured. Everything works. There's no mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I don't want to say it's perfection, but
hey, as close as you're gonna get. It's as close to it as you're gonna get. Yeah, pretty damn good.
Yeah. It's
all right. So let me get you guys. Metal. What are your thoughts on Psyche and the vocalist and the leads and the singing and everything, and the addition to the vocals to the music? Now that you got a chance to hear the whole song, Parker.
I like it, man. Like I said, I think she pushes it. Like she lets them. Like it's one of the things that you have to say about like Japanese music. The way it in general, it's more harmonious a lot of times. Like it seems like a lot of times in American music, you have the singer kind of singing against the music. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they're singing along, but they're kind of singing like in competition with one another.
Right.
Whereas in like a lot of Japanese music, it's much more harmonious, and you can feel that she's like, I'm gonna let them. When she's not singing, it's because there's a reason she's not singing. Right. When she is singing, they all play along very nicely together, where it is a good sound.
Yeah,
most definitely. Alan, what are your thoughts?
It felt like a dam, actually, like the water. And when the singer started singing, the dam just broke, and all but all in a coordinated way. It was like it was intense. I hate saying intense.
What did it do or change or add like along with the music compared to Onset?
It didn't bring the level up because the level was already high.
The intensity of it, though,
it filled it up. In other words, it made it complete. It was a complete package with the vocals and then the harmonies and everything turned it into a complete
kind of like put the bow on it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like almost like a more enjoyable song in a way, kind of.
It's different song though.
I couldn't say more enjoyable because I enjoyed the instrumental. I mean,
it's just different.
that was just nasty. I mean,
Onset the instrumental is my favorite Band Maid song.
Yeah, dude, that
is fire.
That is great. That's a great song. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this one is also equally great. I mean, but like you said, like I said, with this one, you already had a nicely wrapped package. Now you just put a bow on top of it and made it even prettier. You make me want to open it up and rip into it. You know
why do you think I start people off with Onset and then I bring in Psycho?
Right, yeah. Then you bring in the
well, it lets you appreciate it, you know.
Right, yeah. No,
yeah.
It's
I'm very strategic about my shit too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I may be a savage, barbarous motherfucker at the end of the day, but I do think
Thanos level planning going.
Yeah,
well, there you go.
My MCU in there, yeah.
Yo, I was in the podcast of Champions one weekend, all right? My friends over there, and we were doing a Hawkeye review of a Hawkeye episode, and we were talking about the scene where Echo, the character Echo's father dies or whatever. And he's like in her arms, and he like reaches out and touches her face and shit. And so it was my turn to talk. The monitor went to me and to talk about the scene, and I was like, well, I think that if instead of like touching her face, if the dad would have reached out and grabbed her titties, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would have done it for me.
I want to touch one last titty before I die.
Yeah.
But I'm your daughter. I don't give a shit, man.
Yeah.
I got titty's a titty.
Yo, you want to see some
desperate
crazy
times call for
shit?
desperate measures.
Yo,
death titty.
I went on my boy Jermaine's Star Trek podcast / live stream or whatever one time just to fuck around and whatnot. And dude, I'm telling you right now, you want to see some fucking crazy shit? Me on that show with those Trekkie people, it was fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Trekkie people. He said, it ain't been back since. You know what I'm saying?
They told me they told me to bring a question, like a Star Trek question for like the moderator for the show and shit. My question, everybody, all the questions from the Trekkies were like all profound and shit and everything. Mine was like, out of these two like fucking weirdo characters in the show that I can't tell if they're male or female or what the fuck is going on with them, like who do you think would be better in bed? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wesley Crusher.
Only James T. Kirk could answer that question.
And then some chick on the show was like, they're underage characters. And I was like, well, you know what? It's fucking space, bitch. There's no rules. Who gives a fuck?
Ain't no fuck laws in space.
Yeah, man. In Klingon 11 is fucking legal.
Ain't no fuck laws in space. Jesus Christ.
That shit blew her away. That shook her.
Yeah,
she didn't know what to do. When I said that shit.
Podcast over.
Hey, you know what? You gotta take it to that level sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's
shake them up, man.
I'll tell you right now, Jermaine told me afterwards that was the most like energetic, like exciting, like you know, like.
But that's what you gotta do, man.
They never
that's
had.
What you gotta do.
Yeah.
You gotta push the envelope, and you gotta make people go, "What the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man. They were this one guy was talking about this alien bitch or whatever. I was like, "Yo, I fuck that." You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, "Yo, I beat that alien ass up."
Yeah, Kirkwood.
Yeah, most definitely. Kirk did. Kirk fucked them all.
I don't care if she's a fucking alien. Who gives a fuck?
I saw a dragon.
It's space AIDS, and then you give a shit.
I mean, you know, maybe it'll be a positive. Maybe it'll be a positive, and like things will be reversed on the alien bitch, where like you get to do anal instead of vaginal when you do vaginal. It's a switch.
It was a Star Trek 6 where Kirk kicked the dude in the knee, and they were like, "That's where his genitals were."
I want to join an alien race where instead of a vagina, anal is like the normal sexual like that you go with.
They have the butt babies.
Yeah,
they have butt babies.
Like on the first date, you go right to anal.
Nah, I'll be scared to have sex with an alien because I'm afraid they're gonna turn my penis into that thing that busts out of my man in Spaceballs. Hello, my baby. Hello,
not me, dude. Not me, bro. I'll tell you right now. I am seriously fucking grimy as fuck, and like, dude, I would be the guy. I would be that guy who would go bang that alien dude. I would.
Florida guy, Florida man.
He's like, I don't give a shit how many tentacles you have, bitch.
Yeah.
Which
yo,
one of these?
I would.
One of these
Yo,
is your anus?
listen. I would not only stretch that alien out real quick, I would videotape that shit.
Oh my god.
Pornhub.
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna make all the money. You're gonna make all the money.
Gotta do it, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm telling you, man, I'm a weird guy, man. I pick the most unique. I pick the most unique women sometimes on dating sites and shit. Like women that other guys would never even like take 2 looks at or whatever. But like for me, like for whatever reason with me, like I get a vibe with them and whatnot.
Like
and everything,
I told you, hey, that's what you said the other day, Matt. You were like, I see something in her. You know what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
See something in her, all right?
Listen. When your game is as tight as mine, all right, it doesn't matter if she's a professional or a college professor or a banker. It doesn't matter if she's a waitress. It doesn't matter if she's stupid or smart. It makes no difference. They all, at the end of the day, with me, are gonna do what the fuck I want. I'm gonna dominate that shit. I'm gonna own that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna stretch that shit out and turn that shit out straight up. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, if I'm feeling it, if I'm in that mood, I'll get that I'll get that intelligent, like educated, professional chick doing the dirtiest shit ever, like dirtiest shit.
Dirty.
You know what I'm saying?
Dirty, baby.
I tell them when I meet them, I'm telling you, I'll be talking to them and I'll tell them straight up. I'm like, look, the shit you've done with the other guys or whatever, that's not good for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not enough. That's not enough. Like I've told chicks, like yo, if you think that you're gonna just give me your crumbs and fucking scraps and shit and whatnot, like the other dudes and shit, and I'm gonna play that shit, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here with that shit.
Cake, baby.
This one time, this chick gave me head, and it was so weak, I stopped and just told her to leave. Straight up. Yeah.
Finish it myself.
Done.
I can do it myself.
Yep. I did it. I ended it right there. I was like, yo, I feel insulted by like the effort you're making with me.
Yeah, you gotta come with it.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, literally.
Yep. I was like, I was like, I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction of me now beating that shit up. You know what I'm saying? And like straightening you out and shit. You know what I mean? After you gave me some half-ass fucking like Special Olympics blowjob and shit.
MCU'S Bleeding Edge, a different meaning.
So yeah, dude. I was like, yo, you're out. Like you're off the team.
Jeff.
Yeah, hey.
You are one in a million, sir. You are one in a million.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I turned down a chick the other day because she wanted to use a female condom with me. Yeah.
Well, that's a good reason.
Once she mentioned that in the conversation on the phone, everything was good. And then all of a sudden she mentioned that, my entire inertia and energy dropped from up to down immediately, bro.
It's like a big circle and you put it in there and drape it.
She was like, I'm going to use a female condom. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And
what is
it? She's like, my ex-boyfriend says it's just like the real thing. It's just like raw. I'm like, yo, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like that makes no logical sense.
Like if you got a cheeseburger and then you got an Impossible Burger right there, why would you just eat the cheeseburger?
I was like, yo, your ex-boyfriend is probably some desperate ass motherfucker that can't get laid.
Like the real thing's right there.
Yeah, he don't know. Motherfucker would fuck anything.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Robin Miss Davis.
So I was like, look, I gotta let you know, like, I'm sorry, no disrespect, but like, you seem cool, but like I'm canceling for tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out.
Like, oh shit, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I gotta go.
Yeah, man.
I forgot I had a meeting.
And you know
my dog got space AIDS.
And you know what? You know what's cool about me, guys, is that you guys all know I'm not bullshitting. This is me. This is what I do, right? There's other dudes out there.
I do believe it.
There's other dudes out there. If they heard this shit, they'd be like, "Oh, that guy's crazy. He's lying. He's making that up and whatnot. Who would turn down pussy and all that shit?" Listen, I'm not like all the other dudes. I'm a different kind of cat, man.
Right.
You know, and it's not about disrespect. I respect women. You know what I'm saying? I do.
Yeah.
I believe in consent. I believe in communication. I
Right.
raised my daughter by myself with my family for over 12 years, man. You know what I'm saying? Full custody.
Yeah.
You know, so like,
Right.
look, I respect women, but at the end of the day, I'll put it to you. Last thing I'm gonna say, I've told chicks straight up, like vocally in person and on the phone, straight up, when they've asked me what I wanted to do with them or what I wanted and shit or whatever, you know, from like being on the dating site and shit. I've told them straight up, word for word, that what I wanted from them was to get them to do every single fucking crazy ass, dirty ass sexual thing that they possibly fucking can. You know what I'm saying? Every single thing they never did with all the other dudes and shit. I want all of it or nothing. I want all of it or nothing. All of it. All of it.
Like the buffet, please.
Like right off the bat. You gotta let them know, man, right off the bat.
Hey, there
like,
you go.
This is a different kind of game here.
Hey, but if they're into it, man.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be a dick. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta make it clear, like, hey, I'm not gonna accept some weak shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You can't have no weak shit, man.
Nah.
No.
Take strong shit, sir.
Nah, you know what? Dude, hey, look, women like to be challenged, bro. You gotta play that you gotta play that psychological game a little bit here and there. They like to be challenged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
there's bitches out there that'll let you nut on their face just out of spite.
It's true.
Just to prove it.
Yeah.
Just to prove it. I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what you want. You want a whore in bed.
Oh, I can't believe I lost.
I can't believe I lost that match. Oh, you made me come in 3 seconds. I gotta go home now.
And we got Chinese coming.
I have no respect for a woman that will not swallow my cum.
Whoa.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, look,
if
I deposit my shit up in your mouth and whatnot, and you spit that shit out, you're insulting me personally. Straight up.
Well, it makes sense because when you're eating them out,
I feel the same way about you, Fred.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Like, if I was a chick, I would swallow that shit and smile.
Like a mini protein shake.
You've been eating asparagus.
Goldfish.
What is that?
It makes me. I'm telling you. Anyways, all right. Well, listen, y'all. Let's.
Man.
We're gonna get out of here. This is another Bleeding Edge reaction with the gentleman from the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. We'll see y'all. We'll see. Oh,
yes.
Guys.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff.
Stick around.
Yeah, we're not leaving.
Stick around for a minute. All right. Peace out, y'all. We'll see you next time.